Hello everybody, this is Evolution Tune-Up, and I'm your host and your coach, Ray McDonald. I want to speak to you a little bit about what Evolution Tune-Up is about. First off, if you're watching this video, you've already been doing work that needs to be done. It's what's led you here. We're in a time of change. Have you noticed? Things are different. Things feel different. People are acting different. I'm standing here in my training ground, what I like to call heaven in creation. I get to be out here in this beautiful, beautiful natural place. Nature's so important. Nature is our connection. So what I'm going to talk to you about, this tune-up that we're talking about, it's an evolution tune-up. What does that mean? This earth, Mother Earth, this beauty, it's all this growth and this greenness, and it's changing, it's shifting. You can feel it. You may not understand it, you may not be able to describe it, but you can feel it. And that's purposeful. Mother Earth is changing, and she wants us to come with her. And the only way we're going to come with her is if we change too. And that change that's happening is called evolution. What I'm here to do, once you've decided that there's something going on, once you've decided that you want to understand more, you've already began. Your beginning came with those questions and that understanding or that lack of understanding. So let's talk about this a little bit. Mother Earth is moving through a space that's shifting her vibration. This vibration has remained pretty constant for as long as we have written history. But there's a cycle that we're going through that is requiring our Earth to evolve. And if the people within it don't evolve too, there's a mismatch, and there's an incompatibility, if you will. So my job here is for those who have already decided, they feel it, they see it, but they don't understand what to do with it. My job is to help you do this thing called evolution. Now, we've got specific steps, but they're simple. We complicate them with our minds, but the steps are simple. If you're here, you've already started expanding. Expanding is one of the critical steps. Expanding is bringing in more knowledge, accepting that there is information that we can gather that comes to us that does not have to come through another person, it comes directly through us. This is how nature works. So as you're expanding, you start seeking. And as you're seeking, you find this blonde-haired guy in the gold country in California talking to you about coaching you to be evolution. Let you, yes, be evolution. Now, is that a choice? It seems like it is. So we have to work within the system that we have been raised, educated in, and then from there, we have to start using that to change our education. Now, was our education wrong? It's wrong for our time. We were prepared for things to continue as they were, and not prepared for things to evolve. Although our purpose here is to survive this evolution, learn and grow and evolve with Mother Earth. So she's our guide. She is our mother. Without her, we wouldn't be here. She is the schoolroom that we've all been learning in for all of these years. And that schoolroom is amazing. But we have been taught not to really look at it too closely. Be afraid of things. Be cautious about things. You might lose your life if you, run into something that nature might throw at you, because survival of the fittest means, there's a weak link, eat 'em. No, no, no. Survival of the fittest was a distortion. What does a distortion mean? You take something real and you put a filter on it, and it turns into something else. Those of you with iPhones, you have filters. You know what you can do with imagery. Imagine if we put a filter in everything we see and we thought that was natural. Imagine how beautiful things become when we realize that what's natural is the beauty, not the distortion. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help coach you through those distortions. Distortions that we accepted as being truth. One of the things I have to do as I go through to help you with this is I have to trust myself. And that's what's going to happen with you. You're going to get to a place where you actually can trust yourself. And within that place, we become co-creators of our world. Now, the world as it stands seems to be out of control. And those that are trying to control it are feeling it being out of control. They haven't done anything wrong, although it seems wrong from different perspectives. What's happening is we're coming together as unity. We're coming together as one. We're understanding that the darkness is required in order to teach us how to find the light. Now remember, no matter what, in the darkest of places, even the tiniest pinprick of light becomes a focal point. So that darkness is never all-encompassing. It may appear that way, but that's just to teach us. So there are no judgments on why things happened or where they happened as I go through this process. We may find anger because of things that we believed, but those things were designed, divinely set there for us to discover. So what are we going to do? Well, every day we've got to come to a loving vibration. What a vibration. Oh, he's a hippie. Get a good vibe on, man. Well, guess what? We need to get a good vibe on, but do we understand what vibe means? A vibration is simply a frequency that doesn't have the constant of time. In other words, no matter what time is going on, that vibration will show itself as something. We may not be able to measure it without our scientific instruments, but those scientific instruments are all based on where our planet was, not where it is. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about what I mean by that. Our planet is in a big cycle. It's, I guess it could be something like a lazy river that goes for thousands of years and somehow ends up where it started again, but at a little higher elevation. So they say life is a circle. Life being a circle means it continually repeats itself. The real truth is, life is actually a spiral. So we see common things, but we see them from different perspectives. So all we're going to be working on is perspective. And once you've done some expansion, meaning growing, accepting the fact that maybe what you've learned is no longer true, what I'm here to do is coach you through evolution. And what evolution is it's a vertical lifting up. It's a rising up, where expansion is a moving outward. Maybe like eating too much. You don't get taller, well, unless you're a kid. Anyway, you can see there's exceptions to everything. The point is that we have to expand, we have to evolve, and there is one simple secret that is so simple it's hard for us all to grasp. We need to experience more joy. And more joy, exactly like nature. Now, if you don't understand that nature is full of joy, that's because you must not be out there looking. These are things that I'm going to help with. So, my commitment here is a commitment to creation. My commitment for you is a commitment to creation. It is not to harm. It is not to hurt. It is not to call out. It is not what we see on TV all the time, which is attack and accusations. It's about growing. It's simply about growing. Understanding that no matter where we're at, that's where we start growing from. So you can't be wrong. You can't do this wrong. All of your experiences are going to be right. All I'm here for is to help translate what those beautiful heavenly beings, I'm calling them angels, but I've been trained in Native American philosophies. Philosophy's a bad word. Native American practice. I've been trained. I was raised Catholic, so I went through that upbringing of what Catholic was about. And I still discovered these things, and I still have no problem with people who understand differently. Because this is my mission, not to change anyone, but to let them know what's actually happening so they can make decisions that are their own. There's one other thing I need to speak about real quick here, and that is choices that we've made in the past have been assisted by our culture and our practices and our companies, the training we go through, the colleges, the high school, the taxes, the whole federal system, the whole state system. All of the systems are having a hard time right now. And the reason that's happening is because of the evolution that Inamaka, as I learned from my Native American teachings, which is actually just the word for Mother Earth. Same thing, not different. Inamaka wants us to come with her. She has been our school for very, very many years through all of this written history. And now she is evolving. She does not stop it. She cannot. It is part of this process. And she wants us to come with her. So we have to bring ourselves to a vibration of happiness, of joy, like nature. If we do that, it raises our vibration to a point where those divine angels, guides, whatever we want to call them, can assist us in taking care of all of the baggage that's been dropped onto us for this former system, what we call duality. So, what I'd like to do is play some music, although the music that I get here is birds and water. And it's a beautiful music. If you need to add rhythm to something like this, feel your heart. Feel your heart. What does feel your heart mean? Pay attention. Can you feel your pulse? That's kind of hard at first. You kind of ignore that. Can you feel? If you can't feel, breathe. Inhale deeply. Pay attention to your breath. You don't have to even inhale deeply. The point is we've learned meditation, we've learned all these things, but it's all natural. You already have everything within you. What's happened is it just has not been emphasized. So we're going to point things out like that for you. I'm very much in appreciation of the gifts that I've been given. This specific gift, this gift of evolution coaching, comes because I am a healer. I am a healer of the subconscious. And the subconscious is what's holding us back right now. And we have to go in there and say to that subconscious, hey, check this out. And so I can explain and will explain through a series of these videos. I believe there's going to be 7 of them after this introduction. How to do those things. You already have it within you. I'm just here to wake them up. Now, speaking of waking up, you've probably heard of that, right? It took me a lot of years to wake up. It took me a lot of lifetimes to wake up. As a matter of fact, I woke up in a past lifetime. And it shattered me. And my spirit, well, let's call it my subconscious. My subconscious said, oh, don't let that happen again. And my subconscious has been driving me for many, many years. But deep inside, I've always known. And this is what I'm here to share with you. I also want you to know one more thing. The most important thing we can do is raise our vibration. The way we can raise our vibration is by choosing to see beauty, choosing to see joy, choosing to experience joy, choosing to see love, choosing to walk in love. And that love needs to be for you, not for others, for you. When you find that love in yourself, others benefit. When you only help others, we're missing a piece. That's all. And we're going to work on that piece. And that piece is going to lead to a brotherhood, a sisterhood, a humanityhood. Yeah. Where we'll all understand that we need to take care of each other because each one of us is part of this whole. This is what I have for you this morning. I thank you for listening. And I look forward to speaking with you. This is going to be, and is continually going to be, not scary, not with the right mindset. It's going to be amazing. We're going to create the rainbow in every single student that's willing. Every single one of them. And the only thing that's going to stop that is people need to prepare themselves far enough to be able to hear. I love you. I love this life. I love my heaven here. We're going to create heaven for everybody once that rainbow comes out. So, just remember, Evolution Tuna. And I'm your coach. I am not anything other than a coach. I've learned things that I've been asked to share with you. I look forward to seeing you. Aho mitakuiase, which in Lakota means all of my relations, meaning everything here, all these trees, that beautiful sunlight that pokes through that tree over there, all of it is related to us, and we are related to it. We're family. Let's bring this family together. Thank you very much. I look forward to speaking with you. Bye-bye.